Hey, welcome back to Skeps Comic Knowledge. We hit 300 subscribers, and that is amazing. Thank you so much for all of this. I really appreciate you guys watching, commenting, liking, Hulk Smash liking, all those things. It has been phenomenal, and I've received so much positivity from you guys, and I don't plan on stopping making videos because this is fun. And what else, just kind of hang out and make some videos. And if you guys enjoy it, I'm going to keep them rolling. So tonight it's going to be kind of a two-part video where I'm going to give you a little bit of a room tour, kind of show you some of my posters and what they are and why I like them and things of that nature. And then at the very end of the video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to enter the giveaway so you can win either a James Tynion signed Funko Pop, Judge Dredd signed by Jock, C2E2 signed poster by Carlos Delgado. It's upside down, I'm not changing it. Let's get started on the room tour, alright? Alright guys, let's get down to this room tour. Show off some of the posters that I got in my collection. So we'll get started here at the bottom. We have two Game of Thrones posters. A big fan of the Game of Thrones, and these are all both done by Mark Englert, and they're actually both glow in the dark. I'll try to capture a picture of what they look like, or in the video if I can. We have probably one of my favorites in the collection. We have a Samurai Jack poster from Cartoon Network, and this one was actually signed to me by Phil Lamar and Genndy Tartakovsky, the creator of it. And these guys were a pleasure to meet. Phil I met at a local convention here. Just such a gentleman. And then Genndy I had the privilege of meeting at New York Comic Con, and he was nice enough to do a little Samurai Jack remark for me. So this one I love. This is probably one of my favorites. Big fan of this one. And then moving on, probably one of my favorite Marvel movies, we have a Thor Ragnarok. It's a foil one, so this one's really pops. I love the foil on this one. Been after this for a while. And I actually picked some at New York Comic Con as well from Tracy Ching. And this is their AP, this is their artist proof variant. So this one's a little bit harder to come by, but I'm just a big fan of this poster. Just the foil and just big fan of the movie. Then moving on, we just have just another Samurai Jack Cartoon Network exclusive. This one I did not get a chance to get signed, but I just thought this was pretty cool. A little dark and brooding. And then this one's pretty fun. This is my New York Comic Con Paulo Rivera Spider-Man, and it's called the Sinister 16 cover, actually, because you have all the villains on there. I'm trying to get it without the glare for you guys. This is impossible. But it's just epic. It's got all the villains. And I'm just a big fan, and this shot is not doing it justice at all, and I apologize for that. But this one's eye level, center of attention, because this is probably my favorite one, hands down. Then moving down here, we have my Celebration Star Wars Chicago Ahsoka by Kayla Croft. But if you've been keeping up with the Star Wars or the Clone Wars, the Rebels, I'm a big fan of all the shows, and Ahsoka is one of my favorite characters, so I was really happy I could pick this up at Celebration. And then moving over, we have another fun artist that I really enjoy, Mark Chilcott, and he does this really simplistic style, and I'm a big fan of simplistic, where it's just this stunning backdrop, but just Batman, just hanging out right there. But I'm a big fan of his work. Big fan of that one. This was like in a mystery tube that it was from Bottleneck Gallery, and I think 1 out of 4 tubes got this one, so I was lucky to pick it up. But yeah, big fan of that. Moving on up, they're one of my favorite artists, Oliver Barrett, did this awesome orca for the Glacier Bay National Park, and this thing is epic. Just big fan. Love his work, but I'm just like, alright, that's a really cool looking thing right there. So I had to pick that one up. And then moving on over, we have Over the Garden Wall. If you're not familiar with the series, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's 10 episodes. They are 10 minutes each, and it's really fun. It's a really good series. It was short and sweet to the point, but it was really good. I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's one of my favorites. That's why it makes the wall. Then moving on down, we have another Mark Chilcott. This is a Rick and Morty one, and when I said like just simplistic, just an epic backdrop with just Rick looking to the vastness of nothing. I love this one. This is another Bottleneck Gallery one that I picked up. And then over here, just a little Varys, little cute little Varys, Ollie Moss, and his little bird. Thought that was a pretty fun one. I picked it up pretty cheap. And then moving on over, we have another Mark Chilcott play on the movie Stand By Me from that Rick and Morty episode. But yeah, thought this was pretty cool. Picked this one up off Gray Matter Art. Then comes like a couple in a frame. I have actually an original sketch by Oliver Barrett of Chewbacca, same guy that did the Glacier Bay National Park. And then another one of my favorites, going along with that Thor work, we have this Roy Kurtz, and I picked this up from MondoCon, a little AP of that one. Thought that was pretty wicked. And then moving over here at that same celebration, I had the pleasure, but to Skeff was awesome, of meeting the voice of Ahsoka, Ashley Eckstein, and she was just the sweetest person. So nice, but it was a pleasure meeting her. And then moving on up, we have a really nice Lord of the Rings one that I picked up from Bottleneck Gallery, I do believe. But yeah, just a big fan of that. I really like just backdrops that are simple with like one character. Like, it's kind of like a pattern I have. They're pretty much all like that, except for a couple. But I'm a big fan of that simplicity. And then moving on over to one of my grails in my collection is a Walking Dead 11 by 17 artist proof edition blank cover. So this is actually Walking Dead #1. This is the actual book. It's in a really thick frame. But this is the actual Walking Dead #1. This is actually painted by Tony Moore. This is exquisite to see in person. But yeah, this was obviously hand painted, but this was hand painted and drawn by Tony Moore, and I won this in a raffle at a local shop that had him signing, and I about died. Just a really cool dude, and I love having this in my collection. Just an epic piece that's just super hard to come by. So we're kind of just pan over real quick to some of the bigger posters. Oh yeah, don't want to forget this one. This one's pretty cool. This is just a Gray Matter Art one of Link, and this is another Mark Chilcott. Big fan of his work. But yeah, I just thought the backdrop was really cool. I thought good character, but I really enjoyed that one too. So mix it up there. But time for the four big ones. So try not to trip and kill myself. So this is a Roy Kurtz Captain America from Mondo, and if I had to pick one besides Samurai Jack, this is probably my favorite one, hands down. Is this Captain America from Mondo Captain America from San Diego Comic Con, I think like 4 years ago. And then we got another Mondo. This is a Jurassic Park, and I forgot the artist. I feel terrible about that. But this one actually glows in the dark too. I thought this was wicked as well and terrifying. So those two, and then moving on over. Another one that I really enjoy. This is the Sarah Kippen from Mondo Avatar poster, which is also another really good series. And I'm a big fan of this one. But yeah, just a detail. Really, really cool in this. And then working out to the bottom is The Shape of Water by James Jean. This was a timed edition one. So I'm trying to think. That is it for this room tour, guys. Oh, I forgot to show one more thing. I got a couple Funko Pops that I was going to show off. And a couple of my graded comics. Got my Vault of Horror there, ASM 300, Spider-Man Ghost Spider, and this is kind of just what I have on like collectibles. I got a couple Dorbs, Qui-Gon Jinn, Bigfoot Flocked. Moving on over, more Dorbs. Just, Indiana Jones, Holly Ichigo, Nick Harper Joker, Nick Morton, and then just a couple more pops up top here. Yeah, and then all of my comic books. So I need to go through all that because that's a hot mess. And then also the prizes. Yay, prizes! Prizes for the giveaway. Alright, guys, that is it for the room tour. Thanks for checking it out. Oh, one more thing I want to show you that I thought was pretty cool. So at every convention, this is just what I do, is that I take a white comic book store folio, and I take one with me to every convention I go to. That's kind of my personal memento of kind of how the trip went. So what I do is that I grab one, and I just fill it up with Cygnus autograph. I just go around, find some of the artists and writers and comic creator that I really like and a big fan of, and I'll see if they just kind of sign this for me. So, and it's a big space, and you have two sides. So yeah, just a little tip that I like to do is get a white store folio, bring it with you to a con, and you always have it on hand. Isn't the worst thing ever to like run across somebody that you want to get an autograph for, and you're just like, oh, I have nothing on me. You always have a store folio. It always has your books, and if you keep it like on a sling or a side pack or something, like just easy access, mark Sharpie in pocket, just pull it out real quick, and hey, just wherever you want, sign it. So this was a suggestion by me to another guy that goes a lot of cons, and I now take one with me to every convention that I go to, because you just never know who you're gonna run across. Alright guys, so for the 300 subscriber giveaway, what I want you to do is subscribe, please, obviously. Hulk smash this like button in this video till it implodes. That would be wonderful. And then you need to comment down below as well. And what I want you to comment, just tell me who your most hated character in the comic book universe is right now. What character comic do you loathe? Do you not want to see in a comic book? I thought my birth was pretty fun. So that's right. So comment down below, like this video, and please subscribe. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much on this journey. Next stop's 1,000, right? Skeff out.